guys, welcome. All right, so you guys see me bopping around because I'm in the bunk to make y'all a video where it's a little bit more quiet. So I got the curtain across to help block out some of the noise from the front of the truck, but y'all know it's still kind of loud and the truck's moving, so I could be flying around. All right, so today's topic, some of y'all have been asking me about how do you get into trucking, how did I get into trucking, and different things like that. So I'm gonna make y'all a video about that and kind of go over some details of how I got into trucking and how I would suggest going into it. Some of you have your CDL, some of you have been local drivers and are interested in going over the road. Some of you want your wives to come on the road with you and do team driving, like me and Scott have done. So let's start covering that. All right, for me personally, I became a truck driver before I met my husband. I met my husband because we both worked at the same company and we were both truck drivers, okay? So that's going to tell you my mentality is just going to be a little bit different than some of y'all's wives because they weren't truck drivers when you met them. They didn't really have an interest in trucking necessarily when you met them. So they might not be as eager and as easy to convince to go on the road, all right? So I became a truck driver by going to Conway Freight, which is now XPO. I got hired on there and they have their own driving school. And at the time, you go through class for 3 months. So I would work 4 hours, go to class 4 hours, and then work an additional 4 hours. So I went to work 12-hour days and got paid for 8 of it, but 4 of that was trucking school. And I signed a 1-year contract, then saying I would stay with the company for 1 year. So that went on for about 3 months of doing 12-hour days and getting paid 8 hours. All right, absolutely loved it. I cannot speak highly enough about their trucking school. I think it's fabulous. I've met some really top A drivers come out of that school. A lot of people I know with Conway XPO went through their school. That's why they're known for having good drivers with their school. Oh, Lily's coming up to join us. She says, "Hey guys." She's gonna lay down here and chill. She's ready to go to bed. But anyways, so a lot of differences between their school and other schools is Conway is an LTL company, or XPO now, is an LTL company. So they also not only do 53-foot trailers, 48-foot trailers, 28-foot trailers, they also do combinations of doubles and triples, depending on where you live. So that gives you a lot more diverse experience, unlike if you go to schools like Warner. Warner, you're only getting experience most likely doing sleeper 53-foot trailers, all right? So that's the biggest difference. So that kind of gives you a very small select experience when you do come out of driving school. You go with another company, it's going to give you small experience. You go with Conway XPO now. Now it's called XPO. The XPO bought out Conway because it's a public trade company. But you go with XPO, you get your 53-foot trailers, you get your, they run 48s in the city, so you get local delivery driving experience. You also get hauling a 28-foot trailer, a pup trailer experience, doubles, and like I said, in some states you get triple experience. You get over-the-road experience where it's a little bit different, where you're going to be driving anywhere from 2 to 4 up to 5 hours one direction. You're meeting another driver and you're heading back on the road. All right, so you're going to get pretty diverse experience. With that diversity, that allows you, when you finish your contract with them, which now I think it's a 2-year contract, once you finish that contract, that allows you to pretty much go to any company and have experience. Because for working for that company, not only do you have to have your air brakes, your hazmat, your doubles, triples, and tankers. So there really is not a job that you can't hardly get when it comes to CDL. So I highly recommend their school. But if that's not for you, you could go to Warner, but that's going to be my top pick. That's what I did. I worked for the company there for 9 years. When they got bought out by XPO, shortly after that, about 9 months, a year and a half or so later, I don't remember the exact timing of everything, but I left the company and came to a private contractor with FedEx Ground. The way FedEx Ground is set up is they own a lot of private contractors that own anywhere from 1 truck to 20, 30, 40 trucks, where they go day runs, night runs, team runs, coast to coast, a lot of dedicated routes. FedEx Ground has a lot of contractors. So we work for contractors through FedEx Ground. It's been a wonderful experience. And honestly, I can say working for Conway, I XPO gave me better experience to go on the road, because we drove in a lot of different conditions, and over the road you're going to see more wide burst weather conditions and all over the place. So that definitely helped me out. Guys, if you're wanting to get in, you don't have experience, starting out with a local company, it keeps you close to home. So if you're getting broke down, you still have a pretty good chance of making it home. If you're over the road and you're with like Warner and you get broke down, you're stuck out there, y'all might be out there for a week. I don't know, sometimes it gets crazy getting broke down. But if your wife is interested in it, I do recommend, having you each get your own signal license, having her go through school, possibly herself. Women learn differently than men. See if you can find another woman driver to teach her. No offense, men. I'm not trying to knock you or nothing, but women just learn different than men. I taught myself a lot of my own little tricks and techniques because I am really small, and I just had to learn how to do things on my own, to handle the equipment. I can hook my set on my own. I'm very knowledgeable about my truck, but treat her with respect and dignity and teach her about the truck, especially if you already know about it. But that's what I would do. I would go to a company that's going to put you through schooling. Even if you have to sign a 2-year contract, you can do anything you want for 2 years, 18 months, 24 months. You can do anything you want and accomplish it in that amount of time, head down. We were never promised an easy life. If Jesus' life was an example of what we could look forward to, then we could definitely look forward to having some hard times. So do something for a short time, 2-year contract, and then get yourself maybe in a position like we have with FedEx Ground. It's so laid back, so chill. We don't hardly talk to anybody. We just get our loads, head out the door, get on the road, and go. But yeah, so it's been a good experience. But like I said, all that other experience has led up to that. So I would suggest going through a company, getting your CDLs. I do not recommend going to truck driving school and then coming out in the workforce, because most companies want a year to 3 years worth of experience. If you go to the trucking schools, y'all aren't going to come out with experience. If you sign a contract with a company and they put you through their school, you're going to come out automatically at the end of the time with experience, and there's not many jobs that you're not going to be able to be qualified for after you come out of one of the schools. I would not go to a school like Swift, because what are they known for? Even Warner, I'm still going to be a little bit iffy about. What are they known for? Getting in accidents. They push you through their program. You get to ride with somebody. You don't know what kind of schooling, what experience they have. They're going to call them a trainer, and then you're going to be out with them, learning what they know. They're going to push you through a little bit faster. I really, like I said, liked the experience I had with Conway going through their school. So if you guys got little ones, minor children, okay, under the age of 18, I would not recommend trucking, all right? It is a crazy lifestyle, okay? You're going to miss too much out of your kids' lives. So I just want to say that if you have minor children, I'm not recommending this. If y'all have kids and they're out of the nest and y'all are looking for a retirement job or how to stock away some money, go for it, y'all. Totally go for it, because you can make some money, especially if you and your wife are running teams together, or if I should say your wife and your husband. Your wifeys are out there doing it. You want to bring your husband on the road. Y'all can make bank, okay? So totally recommend that. One of the other things, the reason I'm saying go to a local company versus over the road is so much harder than even local, all right? So make sure before you put yourself in a position, make sure you can handle what trucking is, what the lifestyle is, and know what you're really getting into. It's a lot different. It's a lot harder than what most people expect or can handle, because if it wasn't, there wouldn't be trucking jobs in everywhere you look. Anywhere you look in the paper, you look on the internet, you look on bulletin boards, you're always going to see trucking jobs. It's because it's a lot harder than people expect, okay? So make sure you like it. Go with a local company first, and then move to over the road after a year or so of doing that, all right? And then also, definitely spend 3 years in the trucking field before you buy your own truck, okay? Because it's a whole nother ballpark once you buy your own truck, all right? Hopefully that helps y'all answer some of the questions. And if you have any more questions, make sure you comment below, ask away, feel free. I'll make another video. I'll try to help you all out and give you some advice. I'm not claiming to know everything or think I'm always the best way. I'm just letting you all know what I did and what worked for me and what I see being more successful and what companies are looking for when they hire drivers. They want somebody with good experience and good schooling. So that's why I'm recommending that. But subscribe so you can see more videos and enjoy your adventures. Until next time, guys, stay safe and enjoy. See ya.
Give me my dreams.